Yes, hello and welcome to today's show. Yes, we are playing Watch Dogs Legion today. As I said last week, we was playing What the Dub. We finished playing that for a little while. We will be going back to What's the Dub a little bit later on, maybe in the year. I don't know when yet, but as I said, we've got a lot going on this channel at the moment. As I said, we're waiting for the studio next door to open up, which should be hopefully going to be in there by the latest end of the month or first of the next month. So it should be hopefully in July or something like that. Sometime in July we should hopefully be able to broadcast some VR then. I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to that. As I said, it'd be nice to be in a nice different studio for a change. What we do, we rotate between studios depending on what we're doing, of course. Yeah, so that's really it, really. There you go. What was I going to say? Right, yeah. Next week I haven't got nothing down for next week, but it's going to be Desperados 3 on Monday. Tuesday we'll probably carry on with not Battle Squadron, Star Wars Squadron. I keep saying Battle Squadron, I don't know why. We're going to probably continue because we're going to be playing Watch Dogs now until the actual new Bloodline, whether it's called Blood something, whether it's called DLC comes out, which is going to have Aiden Pierce and Wrench. I'm so looking forward to playing that. That's coming out on the 6th of next month, as far as I know. So we're going to carry on playing Watch Dogs, building up our people, and then once Aiden and Wrench come into the photo, we'll get them on board as well into our group. That's going to be fun. I've seen the trailer. If you've not seen the trailer yet, the trailer is absolutely brilliant. The way it opens up, I love the way it opens up. This, I don't know if you've seen it. I should actually show you it. Actually, the trailer. I might better bring it up. I'm not too sure if I can or not. Might mean to have to open up a window up. Hang on. I might be able to show it on the main screen. I don't know if it'll let me or not. But I've got to go hunting for it as well. I'll maybe show it to you next week. I'll have it all set up for next week so you can see the actual trailer if you haven't already seen it. It's a really good trailer. What it is you've got Aiden Pierce walking down, I think it looks like Regent Street. I think it's Regent Street he's walking down. He's walking down Regent Street, and then of course that voice you heard when you saw that other they released a little trailer, didn't they, when he was in Chicago, that said you need to come over. They used the same sort of backing, like the same voice thing on that. For this particular one as well, and then they change it up when they actually. It's quite funny where the way Aidan Pearce and Wrench meet. I thought that was hilarious because he's got his Wrench has got his suit on, which makes him invisible, and he's holding this jewel, and this jewel's floating up in the air, and Aidan's gone, "What's going on?" And he starts shooting at this thing like that, and then of course Wrench suddenly appears. And he goes, "Stop shooting!" He goes, "Give me that." And he goes, "No." And he says, "Give me it now." He goes, "No." And it is really funny. So you've got to see the trailer. If you haven't seen it already, go and see it. If not, I will put it on next week so you can see it next week. I will run the trailer next week so you can get a little glimpse into it. But it looks really good. The story is to do with this big, massive corporation with robots and stuff like that. You've got Wrench in it. You've got Aidan Pearce. And it looks like what's-her-face, the AI intelligence, she's back in it as well. So it's probably before, I reckon this is going to happen before the storyline. If you haven't completed the game, which I have, it's going to happen before the storyline of her storyline. So, because of course, that's why Wrench needs this thing to bring her back. I don't know the AI intelligence. We'll soon find out when we actually play the actual game or when it comes out on the 6th. I am really hyped for the game now. As I said, they keep adding more and more to this game, updating it and stuff. As I said, we've got some. Last time we had a new, we had some new characters added. There's this one who's got like a is it telekinesis power, where she can actually take possession of anybody in London whatsoever. She takes control of them and makes them do all sorts of weird wild things, and then she can jump out of their body. And it's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool power. I can't remember her name now, but I'm waiting for Darcy as well. I think her name is Darcy from Assassin's Creed. She's going to be coming later on down in the year as well. I'm also looking forward to. I don't know when they're actually going to release the actual expansion for the multiplayer. Is where you can actually. They did it in I think it was Watch Dogs 2. I think it's Watch Dogs 2, where you can have multiplayer sometimes, and one hacks you, but you can hide in plain sight, as long as they don't discover you. This looks like they've improved it, which I don't know if it's available yet. I haven't actually checked because I haven't been into Watch Dogs for a little while, so I don't know what things have updated. I know the last time I went in there, I had the telekinesis woman, whatever her name is, who can actually possess people's bodies and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with that. As I said, they've got a long what they call it, a road, what they call it, a roadway, path, what they call it, of the different releases and things they're going to be doing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing with Watch Dogs. I mean, it is a good game. Don't get me wrong, it is a good game. The only thing I always have a bitch about something. The only thing I don't like about the game is when they introduced it and they said, "Oh yes, you can," which you can take any one of London's to be your player, any one person in London to be your player. They should. I thought when I heard about that, I thought, well, that's going to be impossible. What they should have done is that I thought they was going to do a modular voice, so that they take one voice, like it could be an Irish voice or something like that, and they can like pitch it up, pitch it down, and move it around a little bit to make it sound a little bit different. That's what I was led to believe, but apparently not. They've only got like about 4 or 5 sets of different voices. You've got the posh type of one, Mal Posh. You've got Irish Mal. I'm not talking about females, I'm talking about males at the moment. You've got the Londoner, where talks like that all the time. You know, yeah, bro, not what's happening. That sort of thing. You've got Indian. You've got Native American, like American type of Afro-American or black, what they call them. What else is there? There's I think there's about 7 or 8 voices in all that they've used, but they can be very repetitive. I thought this modular thing was going to be in place, which would be good if they did do that, because even if it just pitches the voice up a little bit or takes them down a little bit, slows them down, that would be brilliant if they could do that, because it just gives it more, I don't know, it just makes it more believable instead of bumping into the same person with the same sort of voice. You know what I'm saying? And like all the old dears in the actual game sound like every single other. Oh dear, you see what I'm getting at? It's they could have done a lot more with that. That's the only qualm I have got. But apart from that, I mean, I really love the game. I love the way it works. I love it. Oh, and if you can hear an actual humming noise in the background of my mic, that is because I've got my aircon machine going at the moment because it's quite warm in the studio today. I've got a fan on this side and I've got an aircon on that side, so it's just under my desk, so it's just down here. So if you can hear a little humming noise, it's not the sound being crap at all. It's my aircon machine. It's a little miniature desk one that I put on my desk down here so that I can have a bit of a... It's really warm in the studio today, especially under these lights. So, yeah. Right. So we're going to get back into Watch Dogs. I've chatted enough, and you know what's going on next week. This is we're going to be carrying on playing Desperados 3, and on Monday, Tuesday, we'll be playing Squadrons, Star Wars Squadrons, and then of course we're going to carry on playing Watch Dogs. These are the main 3 games we're playing for the time being, until I've actually finished Squadrons, and then we'll move on to something different. I'm hoping by the time I finish Squadrons, we'll be next door in the VR studio, and I'll be able to do some VR stuff. I'm really looking forward to sharing some VR stuff with you. I've got some amazing games. Some you might not have even heard of. Some you probably have, sort of like the common ones like Blood and Truth and things like that. They're the common ones that everyone has. One of my favourite games was, and I still think it's one of my favourite games this day, they should do another one like it, is called The Invisible Hour. And what a game that is. They should do more like that. Tequila, I think they're called Tequila something. The actual company that does it, Tequila, I think they're called Tequila something. I'm sure they're called just Tequila. So those people, they need to do some more of those Invisible Hour type games, like in better quality and stuff. I can imagine like another murder mystery, a bit like Cluedo, on that sense. Or they could do another story arc, very similar to what we saw in The Invisible Hour. But I love the idea that you can... There's loads of different things going on at the same time in the whole entire place. And you literally have to rewind time and follow it. You might see, like in the background, while you're talking to... When you're listening over eavesdropping on another character in front, you might in the background see one of the characters run by like the back door or something like that. And you think, oh, where are they going? And you don't catch it out of your eye, but they just disappear. So what you do, you rewind time, and then you walk over in that direction, and then you follow them. And it's absolutely brilliant. I'm really looking forward to playing this with you. I've actually completed the game, but I'm going to start a brand new game of it because I thought the game was brilliant, and I really enjoyed all the intrigue and the gossip and stuff in the game. It's such a clever game, and they should do more. Tequila should do more like that. I think that's... I mean, they did, I think the last game, well, one of the last games I remember, which is VR, was Groundhog Day, the son of Groundhog Day. I think it was one of the last ones they did. And that was really good. I've got that as well. I've actually not completed that. I think I got stuck on the guitar section. That's really hard, the guitar section, when you're supposed to be like romancing your date and you get up on stage and play the guitar. And it's really difficult. I always screw up somewhere along. I haven't got past that bit yet, so, you know, maybe we'll carry on with that as well. But yeah, so there's a lot of, as I said, I've got a lot of VR games. I've got The Impatient as well, which is a really good VR game. Some of these VR games you might not have heard of. Sometimes they might have just gone under the radar. So it'd be interesting to find out what ones you know and what ones you don't know about. But we're going to be doing that once we're in the VR studio next door. I'm so looking forward to getting in next door. It'd be so nice to be able to do VR on screen, you know, and I think it'd be amazing to do. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Anyway, enough of my chat. Let's get into what today is all about, and that's Watch Dogs. So we're going to shoot over to the screen. I'm going to switch your sound on. It might be a bit loud. I've turned it down a little bit because it was a bit loud just when we was playing Squadrons. So I'm hoping today is not going to be... You can hear the music now. I'm hoping that it's not going to be too loud for you guys. If it is, I'm sorry. I do apologise. I can only... Because I actually can't hear what you're hearing, if you know what I mean, because it's going out on the stream. And my monitor, for some unknown reason, in the game is not... in the actual software is not working. So I can't actually hear how loud it is. I can only look at the... you know, the view meter, the volume meter, and see where it's peaking at. That's the only thing I can do, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that it's not too loud for you guys. The only time I can adjust it is when I watch it back myself and say, oh, that was a bit loud there. So, you know, that's the way I'll do it. Right, so let's get into today's game. Here we go. Let's get to the screen. So, of course, we're here in Watch Dogs. I've got my controller. We're going to continue the campaign. So what I want to try and do, or what I'm planning to, actually I better switch my sound on as well. So you're hearing exactly what I'm hearing now. I always keep it sort of like under my things. I don't want you to get an echo back. I'm just seeing if that's loud enough for you, so it's not actually. Just adjust the volume. Bear with me. I just want it so it's just underneath your volume, so you don't get the echo back. Yeah, that should do it, I think. We leave it around about there. That'll be fine. It allows me to hear it as well because I can't be bothered to wear headphones. It's too hot for headphones. Okay, so let's get on with it. What I'm planning on doing today, I want to try and recruit. I want to see. I'm going to go through all my recruits today and see which ones I want to keep, and which ones I want to release. Okay, that's what I'm going to plan to do today. So we're going to go straight into there and see exactly where we're at. Oh, there's a little flying in the studio. That's going to really irritate me throughout this whole stream. I'm watching it now. I swear, if you come near me, you die. So I can't remember what agent I was using last in this game. We'll find out when we get there, because it zooms into the last agent you use, whatever one you was using, and it sort of like takes it from there. So we'll find out. I can't remember what agent I was using last. So we'll find out. We're finding loads. So that's good news. I don't know if you heard about the good news that PlayStation 5s are actually going to be available again to purchase in main stores. They've released a whole batch of them. I think you can. Where they get around it now, it's only one PlayStation 5 per person to stop the scalpers from nicking them all. I don't know why they bother doing that. It's because I think it's because. Oh, there we go. I ain't got a clue what happened there.
What? Oh, good work, mate. Good work.
Action figures are trivial.
I said I don't know where. I can't remember what we was doing.
They want to know, will this make my life easier? Or will
I ain't got a clue where we are either. So we get my bearings. Looks like we're probably near Camden, I think. I might be wrong. Let's have a look. Not too sure if we are actually Camden. It looks very similar to Camden. Might be.
no? Well, maybe.
Once I get my bearings, I'll be alright. I could look at just the maps where we are, but I just want to see if I can get my bearings from where I'm actually located. Oh, there's a station. What's that? Oh, Shadwell. Oh, I know where I am now. Shadwell.
We should shoot these things down.
So we're at Shadwell, that's where we're located. This guy is one of the guys I purchased for. He's the one that does the hypnotist. He's an hypnotist, as you can see, he's got the top in the corner. But they've given you the ability now to actually, which I think is brilliant, to actually change hairstyles and stuff like that on any operatives you find. So if I find an operative walking around London, I can then go grab that operative and change him up, change his outfit, shave his beard off, change the hair, etc. And I think they've done. I think that's so good that is when you can do that. It's a shame you can't do that in Cyberpunk at the moment. Where you can change your character up.
Good seeing you again.
So I don't. Just looking, check around, see if there's any recruits or might be there. Don and David should. tough to run. Obviously, cricket player. Takes less than damage. Information should be time.
Beware of unlicensed third-party firmware. Installing unauthorized software on an optic device is prohibited by law.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's great. Absolutely. If you can, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, honestly, if you wouldn't mind, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much, yeah? My bad. Seriously, no, hold on. Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess. No, listen. Just breathe, all right? You better back up.
I'll tell you what they could do. I'll tell you what would be really, really good if Ubisoft did it, is expand London. I was really disappointed. They've cut a few short corners, as I said this before. They've done, like, none of the theatres, like the London Palladium, Her Majesty's, none of the theatres are here in London, which is really weird because West End is the capital of theatres. They could change the names of the theatres. They don't have to keep them as the same name. Like, for example, Her Majesty's could be called something like, I don't know, the Lord Theatre. You know what I'm saying? They could change things like that. I think that would be really good to do. I think the only theatre I've seen is what is allegedly, which was the Pavilion Theatre, which is near Piccadilly Circus, which no longer exists anyway. And the other one, I think, is there, but it's sort of like in the wrong place, is I think it's the Dominion Theatre in Piccadilly as well. Apart from that, they could. It's a shame they didn't expand this area to make it include the theatres of London. Because I was hoping when they first brought this out, I was hoping that we could go to like Mayfair and places like that, because Mayfair's so nice. And it actually just finishes, if you go to that side of the map, it just finishes just before the big street that leads up to where Mayfair and Baker Street and Madame Tussauds is. I thought that would be really good. So even if you can't go inside Madame Tussauds, you know, like you can't go in after the Wilson here. But it would be nice. It would be really nice to have that in the game. And I said I was a bit disappointed about not having no theatres in the game. That did upset me a little bit.
Just calm down. There's no point. No. All right.
Oops, my bad.
Inaccurate reports of false news can be dangerous. Always refer to the search portal to confirm unreliable information.
Sure thing, okay. I guess.
So we're trying to head towards central London. That's an interesting point. I wonder if that's here. Maybe we looked for it. Yeah, that's a tower. Okay, what I'm going to try, what I want to try and do is if I can get to Leicester Square, because I want to try this, not Leicester Square, yeah, I want to get to Leicester Square where Nelson's Column is, because there's something I want to check out if they've got it, or if they exclude it from the map. There's a street that I know in London, which is where they filmed Harry Potter. And I'm just going to try and see if I can find that location. So we're going to go to the tube station, Tower Bridge tube station. That's a place as well. In theory, the tube station for Tower Bridge should be over in that corner. See that little hill is over there I'm looking at now? That's roughly where it should be, on that hillside there. That bit of hill there goes up. That's where the Tower Bridge station should be. How they changed it, it's really weird. Right, we want to get to... if I go from when that's we were over there, so it's Westminster. This is where we want to go, to Trafalgar Square. The reason I want to go to Trafalgar Square now, I want to see if they've actually got this particular street. I can't remember the name of the street, but it's just round the back of Trafalgar Square, and it's where they actually filmed Harry Potter at the Ministry of Magic. I want to see if they've got it. I bet they haven't. As I said, they cut things down in this. That's why things are a bit close together. Like I noticed at Piccadilly, there's supposed to be another road in between where the equal statues are, which is not there because they've tried to compact it down. It's a shame. Such a shame because they could have done such a good job on this.
Get these bastards off the streets!
You're doing good, Seth.
So stupid.
I needed that to keep on fighting those bastards. No more fucking AI! Capitalism! There is no way this is right. Share the wealth!
You know what really gets on my teeth these days? Automation's got out of control. I was at my job for over 15 years. Loyal, hard-working. You know what they've done? They've saved us and kicked me to the post. Like a piece of rubber.
Just trying to remember where this place is. Bear with me.
I like it.
I'm sure it's around the back here somewhere. I just need to check something. Bear with me. Just gonna see if there's particulars.
Do you have an emergency plan? You know what to do in the event of a terrorist attack or natural calamity. Be safe. Even then.
I'm just having a quick look at Google Maps so I can roughly work out where it is. I know it's around the back somewhere.
I have no more patience. Soon you're up. Damn right. Get ready to pay all my fucking royalties, arsehole.
I don't know where the back
Due
is.
to the increase in antimicrobial resistance, health and safety services advise all persons to avoid hospitals unless absolutely necessary.
No, so you just... Yeah, so that's exactly
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just trying to work out where this place is. So Leicester Square there. The actual street. So once I've located it, we'll go there. It's definitely in this area. I'm just trying to spot the map over the overall map. tiny little street off of the main drag. So I'm looking at actually Leicester Square. I don't think Leicester Square wants to fail actually. Well,
Ensure you have valid identification documents and tires.
right, here we go. This is where this is no, right, this is it. I'm going to fail Square now. Now I'm going to place it. Don't ask me why I was elsewhere. So I'm just looking at the streets, trying to find out where it's located. I know it's not far from. I'm just trying to remember the name of the damn street. I'm sure it's called like Scotland Road or something like that. Let's check that out. I think it's called Scotland Road. Or is it Scotland Place? Not Scotland Place, actually. Is that where I think it is? I think. Could be where it is. I'm going to go to this location if I can. I've just got to try and find the direction it was on the map. Where's the nearest station to me? Where's the nearest station to me? It's here. I think we're in the right direction.
To everyone's security. Any person intentionally
think-
masked or otherwise obscuring
think
their
this is
rights from detection will
So in theory, this should be. This should be what we're walking up now. This should be Whitehall that we're walking along here now. I think. If we're going in the right direction. Check the big map just to make sure we're right. No, I've got the totally wrong. I've got totally the wrong direction. Okay, so it look on the map. According to my map, it's sort of down here somewhere. That's there. That's that bit there. Trying to line the map up. So it should be around about here. In theory. In theory, that's where it should be. Whether it is there or not, I don't know. I think that's where it's supposed to be. It's just that tackle things getting taxing something very good. This keeps coming up to
It's like I've been born again.
one of these roads up here.
When they thought it was over, it's like I've been born again. Time for action. Watch us break them down into fractions. We just make them drown in their passion. Then we wait. Time to go clash them. They don't matches. We got that.
I'm sure this is the location. Just double check on this.
We're relentless and it's madness.
So bear with me.
Victory like magnets. It's like these are the days that we breathe. These are the days that we breathe. No retreat, no surrender. Just end it. No sequel, cause we are out saving the people. Is this good against evil? And whose side are you on? We've decided to run to the top and we ain't gonna stop till they're gone. Born a king, yes I was born a king. There was no initiation, they never swore me in. I hear the calls again, let the rain and the storms begin. Just when they thought it was over, it's like I've been born again. Born a king, born a king.
We're going to find out for sure whether it's actually okay.
Born a king, 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 born a king. No looking back.
My mind was right where I was.
Right, I'm just having a look now. Just find out where the location is. I'm sure it's Scotland. Yeah, it's Great Scotland Yard is a street. That's where it's located. I knew it was something Scott Street. So it's Great Scotland. Great Scotland Yard. It's Great Scotland Yard in London, which is. It's definitely around here somewhere.
No longer a threat. We're going to get you through this. Reminds me of my great aunt Black had her appendix out. Now, Andy, that person was always great. Landing that car, he's going to get me out. Sort of stifled in the unexpected stuff. Anyway, but I do worry.
I think that's where it's located. I think it's actually around here, but it's not showing up. It's near here. It's supposed to be where it is. Sort of in between. Let's see if there's any other landmarks nearby.
But yeah, I've done. So we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? Well, no, it could be. Obviously, that's going to be later than that. Is the light at the end of the tunnel that's burning? You have to give the concept of hope.
It looks like it's nearer to Embankment than anywhere else. I'll say nearer to Embankment. It's not. It's near where the Warhol horse guards are. So we probably are in the right place. I think we're in the right place at least. Sorry, dude, Mark. Well, I think it's supposed to be in this area here, but obviously it's not, because they haven't put it in on the actual game. Because down through that little, I think that bit down there leads to Embankment, if I'm correct. So I'm looking at the map. We are in the right location. but obviously it's not there. So that should be the Golden Jubilee Bridge, that thing there. So in theory, if that's the Golden Jubilee Bridge, which I think it is, let me switch to satellite.
For many years, London enjoyed a steady decline in nearly all types of crime. Then the trend abruptly reversed. In particular, crimes against visible minorities have seen a steep surge. What is fueling this? Join GBB tonight to learn more.
Their AI is really shit. Most bad as yeah, this is definitely Jubilee Bridge, so this is definitely Jubilee Bridge where we are now. Yeah, that's definitely Jubilee. Gold Jubilee Bridge to Oakwood Bridge and Gold Jubilee Bridge, that's what that is. So we're sort of like on the map, that's where we're roughly located. So I think I was in the right place, I think. Yeah, but obviously it's not there, so that's that out of the window then. This is what I'm saying, it's not a very accurate build of London, unfortunately. Because there's certain places that I know in London that are not actually in the game, which is a bit annoying, but I keep forgetting I'm driving on the wrong road because I'm so used to doing GTA or American games where you drive on the opposite side of the road. So we're going to forget that idea because that's not going to happen. Let's go travelling race. Very quiet, this pub. Mind you, what time is it? It's 1 minute past 12 in the afternoon. It should be quite busy. It should be more busy than this again. A couple of people over there. Where the barman's disappeared to. Yeah, it's not quite. It is lunchtime, but maybe the people are thinking back from the office.
I know, they say they're safe. Come on, you believe that?
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Walking around inside a microwave. I swear we're all just going to drop dead one day.
Everyone.
Now, what's that?
I tell you what had London down to a T. It was a game on PlayStation 2 called Getaway. I'm hoping they're going to do a remake of that because that was such a good game. And they had every single, well, as far as I can remember, they had every single part of London in that. What I might do, actually, I might see if I can, that'd be an interesting one to do. Actually play, it's an old game, but I've got my PlayStation 2 still. So I might actually play an old retro game and put it through and play it online. So you can see it. So you can see what I mean, how accurate their London is to this London. it was really good the way they did the Getaway. I really, well, it was one of my favourite games actually on the PlayStation 2. Let's go see how much crew.
Ha, no, absolutely. Don't even give it a second thought. Okay. Right. Yes, mate. You get my link I sent you. Yeah, there was a Tuesday sale last night. Was fucking sick. Heavy. Yeah, what you saying?
So I'm in the middle of collection stuff as well. There's loads of collections you can pick up around London. So I'm in the middle of doing that as well at the same time. So I love the fact they've got a police box here. That is so cool. Nice. That's a nice nod. That's really nice. I love the fact they've actually got a policeman. I tell you what, Ubisoft are quite clever at doing things like this. In I think it was Odyssey, they also had a TARDIS. I haven't found it, but it's apparently buried in the sand. I haven't found that yet, but I'd like to find where that's located. That's it. I think it's in. It is in Odyssey. I'm sure it's Odyssey. It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm sure that's what it is. I hope. I'm not very good with the actual titles. I'm sure scouts want to shout at the screen saying, "No, you're wrong." Right, what I need to do, I need to sort my game out. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the team members, shall we? See what we've got on the team. Right, let's have a look. Well, these are the ones you get with it when you actually have the pass. You get these free. Do we need him, or should we let him go? What is he? Self-learning AI program. We want to keep him. She's quite fun. He's got fast hacking. That's the one we've just been using. He's got a really fast car. I think I've got most of the musicians as well. Might have to do some of these musicians. Actually, let's retire this one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's a mechanic. street artist, keeping, drone expert, professional hitman, anarchist, swarm lady, doctor, who's going to a doctor, detective, album security, and Kelly. He's quite good actually because he's got a semi-auto rifle. She's really good at hacking as well. She's more of a getaway driver. I think I've already got a getaway. It doesn't matter, so we'll get another one. Let's retire her. So I want to make room for some new talent. Football hooligan. Social worker. She plays the banjo. Yeah, I think we can lose him now. Sorry, dudes. Just making some room, basically. He's got a nice car. He's famous. Notice gets noticed in public. Captain. Housing advisor. Vehicle detail. Paint job discount. Keep it. He's got a stun gun. A stun gun even. Veterinarian. He's got a lot of those dart things. Athletic. Spy. She's fun. Statue man. Kelly. Bare knuckle fighter. She's got the reason why I like her because she's got like a pump action shotgun. You've got to look what they've actually got in their equipment as well. There's the new one. She's the one that does the mind control stuff. I think we could probably lose him maybe. I think we can get rid of her. Just basically sorting my team out now, because as I said, because when the new expansion comes up, there's going to be new team members. Of course, you've got Aiden and Wrench, so I also want to make room for them. Plus, they're bringing some other characters, like new, like wandering characters. I'm thinking about. So maybe I should. That's why I'm sort of doing a culling of all my members, my gang members, as it were, at the moment. Nice clothes. I think we can lose him. Just gonna lose. think they do for our team for the time being. I think we could probably go and see if there's any new recruits we can recruit out there. So like something that we might really need. So we've basically sorted out as much as we can. We've got rid of a few people that we don't need no more. So what we're going to try and go and do is going to have a look, see if there's any new people with new items or new abilities. So we're going to use this dude here. Hopefully, because it should be gone past 12 now, so the pub should be quite full. So maybe we can do some scanning around the pub. See if there's any interesting people in the pub. Yes, there's more people.
Now the pledge just about to Let's discuss this.
Why don't you sit down?
Let's turn the volume down. Do you have a brain injury? Or did your face catch the worst of it? You really are a piece of work. Always just curtains.
Look where that's got us.
How you be
you know me escaping anytime that gets fucked with is a good day for me.
Interesting. I didn't know you could get a haircut with a
Niggas keep giving Albion a hard time. They got my votes. You know they corrupt. Someone has to uncover all the bullshit and let the whole city get their
down
own
thief. Speaking with NG friend. He looks quite an interesting character because he's got loyalty cards. He gets clothing discount. Shop right to randomly buys clothing, and he's good at taking down and stealing money.
Well, bugger me for
Get space. Look it up. Serious.
I ain't getting caught up in this.
What are you up to? What is this one here?
This bloody
Hello? I'm talking to you.
You got a problem?
I want to
Give me some space,
I want to
yeah?
recruit this dude.
Are you trying to start something?
No, I'm not starting. I'm not starting if I want to recruit the dudes. You won't let me.
Come in.
trying to test me? They'll see what I
mean.
Everybody just relax.
Calm down, please.
I want to recruit him. Oh no, don't get don't shoot, for God's sake.
Got to stay fucking calm.
I really want to recruit this dude.
Listen.
Say, oh, no.
Just calm.
He's not liking it so much, so I should say nice things. R1.
Oh, I can't handle this.
Save recruit. Is that Jim saying? Oh, no, okay, so we've basically got him on our log books now, so we're going to get him. Do something nice for him. He might potential recruit. It says a potential recruit. So we've got to do something nice for him. We need to find out who his contacts are.
Yeah, well... Right. Yes, sir.
What?
What? Oh my god, I know.
you instinct. Like
Yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You're just gonna call him. And
he dislikes dead sex at the moment. Right, we'll still deep profile on him. Discover album ship in London. Investigate. View on map. Okay. Investigation.
come on.
Might better get some information on this dude.
A potential recruit has been tracking an Albion weapons shipment in this area. I'm sure they'd be happy if we destroyed it.
I hope you rot in hell, murderer! Hey!
What are me for? What have I done?
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I
She's
left
got a
her
bit
at
hit me, no, for no reason.
No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did.
Right.
You can let me finish. Okay, kitchen, yeah, no, I right
Yeah, I reckon that's the way in. Then as we get to change recruits up. They Albion, is it Albion stuff? Security stuff.
Needed to be said that my force had some kind of gift value, right? Talk about self-centeredness. At some point, I realized that I was just chatting too much, and I wasn't hearing anyone else. And that made me feel real low. More than anything, yeah. I mean, I feel like I missed out on a whole league.
I'm leaving, I've had enough. I've told you from day one, this is gonna go to shit, I've told you. And I'm ready to leave now. Are you gonna come with me?
We have to change one of our recruits out. Where's that dude who's... There he is.
Couldn't cook any more fucking vegetables. There's only so much you can do with vegetables. Meat just adds a whole new
She's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. You can let me finish?
in the kitchen on the right-hand side.
You care about someone. You think they're a friend.
Wanker!
Together, we can make London safer.
Should be one for the camera. Something nice. Just further down.
We are keeping you safe.
This is a key code.
Hi, Pumpkin, it's me. First off, I'm sorry. I lost my head. I didn't stop, just pint. It's no one's fault, but that computer putting us cabbies on the fucking dole. On my way now. I don't know how far I'll get, but oh, so help me, I'll get in range of that fucking box of bloody circus. I'm gonna give it a thrashing. I'm gonna.
So we need to get in and make a key. It's one of those drone things that we can put in like drones. It's a key to get in here. Who's got the key? Key cameras now. Oh, no, don't do that. Put it away. Locate where we actually go.
This some kind of joke, is it?
Investigating disturbance. Target in sight.
Just spotted a happy drone. Initiate lockdown.
Oh, shit. Surrender yourself.
I know someone's in here.
Will result in extreme measures.
One of Albion's shipments is nearby. You know what to do.
What was that? Getting drone interference. Enter lockdown.
So that's where we've got to get to.
Drone has definitely been hacked. Let's track the signal source.
We've got the key code now, so we should be able to get in. Jump up into it.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Why is he after me for?
I'm here.
Hot. Failure to comply will result in
Get in. You showed that great news, boss. Our prospect can rest easy now. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
neutralizing hostile target. Hostile target.
You're just making...
Engage the target.
Closing in. Taking cover.
All right, bring it on.
Sometimes it's best to go unseen.
Show yourself. Moving in.
I'm going. Cover me.
Where did you go?
Get out of the way.
Danger. Vehicle in critical condition. Please exit immediately.
Well, at least we've got the actual thing we need to get there. Hopefully we'll better get in touch with that Ian Long was trying to recruit earlier on. Hopefully we should get Ian now. Let's change to... Should change it to... That's the guy I want. I thought he was brilliant, the one who was at the beginning of the campaign. Whatever his name was, I can't remember his name now. But he was brilliant. It's a shame we can't actually have him as a recruit, although he's dead. It's a shame
Your
we
friend's
can't
just been
find
taken into
someone like
Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Already? All right. Let's go to work then.
talk to Ian. So now we should be able to get a recruit in now. He's located right where we go.
Grace,
She wanted it. She took it.
Grace, oh my god. One word. Amazing.
If you want a favor, ask Grace.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Grace under pressure. Grace from God.
I didn't know what to expect, but I liked it a lot. It's amazing. Really.
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Sounds like something DedSec might say. I could use a hand. See, I was screwed over by this two-bit gangster. I want you lot to, you know, teach him a lesson.
DedSec isn't really in the business of settling violent revenge debts.
Ain't much for violence myself, but listen, I used to boost cars for this bastard, right? Last job, we were lifting this ultra-rare set of wheels when shit got dodgy. So what the fucker do? He left us, took the ride and left us for dead. I was lucky. Made it out by the skin of my teeth. But I'll be fucked if I let him get away with it. Can you steal the car back from him? You help me with this, and I'll do whatever you want. I'll repay my debts.
Sounds fun, man.
Hey.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
Thank you, baby.
Just being here means you're in for trouble, so fuck. Whatever he sees. Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
As the hunger strike of 6 migrants currently being held at the Kennington Oval enters its 10th day, officials released a statement indicating that force-feeding procedures would commence in order to safeguard the lives of the protesters. International agencies have called the situation a humanitarian crisis. Join us on GBB tonight as we look at migrants, detention, and the prospects for a solution to this complicated and contentious issue.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
I'm onto it.
No, that's not. How about the express, yeah?
Seriously, no, hold on. Right.
Take it easy.
Definitely in the right place. It's like looks like it's in that direction.
That will be the shimmering willy compensator there.
Okay, so is it an ambulance or what? Is that one? Or is it the one behind it? I don't know. I can't see from here. Let's just take this. Oh, this is not needed. So we need to be able to get out of here.
Why do they give a shit about this win? Sure, whatever.
Yeah, it looks like that controls just up the stairs there, so that should be quite easy to get to as well as you go on to the exits.
Bollocks, man, getting me vexed. Bruv, you ain't even worth the time.
Oh shit.
Wait, what was that?
Nothing. Saw nothing. Please don't come down here.
Nothing going on here.
Oof, that was a bit too close for comfort.
Nothing. Same as 10 minutes ago.
I could run for this car now.
The vehicle's fucked. Get down.
We've been hacked. I'll find who's doing it.
This fucker could be anywhere.
Me have the vehicle. Now what?
Hate to do this to a fine piece of engineering, but it goes in the Thames.
You serious?
There's a statement in it. Bastard doesn't get to have his toy, not after what he did, and I don't want it. So, in the fucking river.
Wherever the river is, what direction it is, I can't remember. Yeah. Let's find out whether it's nearest river's like. Oh, we're not too far from the river by the looks of things, so we're alright. We could probably go to this area here. the river. Sorry, dudes. Oh, this is annoying. The car's in the water, so why is it even destroying? This is really annoying. I'll try not to miss it. It's actually in the water. It sucks. There's a boat down there. Maybe we can get that. It's in the water. So why the hell is it getting destroyed? This boat here, I'll try and ram it. We can ram it into the water to destroy it. I think it's just literally, it's got to go under the water itself.
Easy does it. Me have the vehicle. Now what?
I hate to do this to a fine piece of engineering, but it goes in the Thames.
You serious?
There's a statement in it. Bastard doesn't get to have his toy, not after what he did, and I don't want it. So, in the fucking river.
That thing? It's done.
I owe you guys big time.
Want to put your skills to good use? That tech is always up for new blood.
You kidding? Hell yeah.
Right, we're recruiting. Let's recruit. So we've actually recruited the dude that actually can do takedowns and stuff. That's good. So he's a new character we've got now.
I'm happy another person has woken up and wants to do the right thing.
Bang in. Hype to expose the bastards in charge, yeah?
Fantastic.
Okay, so now we've got control of this dude.
Do you have an emergency plan? Know what to do? Terrorist attack, natural calamity. Be safe.
Why are there so many police contacts? That's the third one I've seen.
Hey, nice to see you out and about. Albion assholes raided my Grand's retirement home the other day. Said they were looking for illegals to deport. Her poor Gran nearly had a heart attack from the shock. To make matters worse, they took away some of the nurses. So there's my Gran having palpitations and no nurse to help her.
Uh-huh. No, I'm listening. Yeah.
Oh, she's a scav. She's different. So she's got a Vector 45 ACP, and she's got looks and holds more ammo. Well, well, well. Let's see if we can get some dirt on her. Okay, let's have a look.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Use deep profiler. Right, what's she got? Recruitment leads. Investigate recruitment leads to raise their support. Identify Clan Kelly racketeer. Sisters awaiting treatment at Guy's Hospital. Okay, so we help her. So we need to identify a Clan Kelly racketeer, and her sister is awaiting treatment at Guy's Hospital. So let's have a look at this treatment thing. We can send in one of our medical workers to the hospital. Good. Let's get one of our medical workers. No, we've got a medical worker somewhere. I think we've got two. I think we've got a doctor and we've got a medical worker, an ambulance person. Sure, I had a medical worker. Well, yeah, he's a medical facility, so we're going to use him. She's quite interesting because I don't think I've seen someone who can actually hold a lot more ammo and get a lot more ammo at the same time. As
Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
Let's get this done.
At the same time, she can actually. She's got a 45 gun.
No, you made a mistake.
So what we need to do, we need to get to Guy's Hospital.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
It's recipes I learn at home. Recipes I cook at home. Recipes that make Salt Cray a home to everyone. Salt Cray, Caribbean food, the Caribbean way.
Oh, no trouble, eh?
Cryptocurrency.
Too fucking bad. This is Clan Kelly turf, so just being here means...
You can prioritise someone's treatment here. I'm sure our prospect would appreciate this abuse of the system.
I think it's the same PowerPoint as before. Okay, so right.
Okay. This won't solve any of your problems.
Come on, mate. Take it easy.
Why is he coming down here? Go away. Bugger off. So he walks around there and comes back this way. Oh no, Texas! Oh no! This is not good! That's so weird. Bugger off, go away, leave me alone! Don't shoot the bloody gun! Why is it opening?
I'm here to protect you.
Gun away! Up there. Take him out.
That son of a bitch!
Okay, we're unlocked. Seconds.
treatment prioritised. Our prospects should be quite pleased by that.
Good. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's
Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
yeah.
Whoa! DedSec's got their tools down, Pat.
No! I hate when they do. So your way out of this place. It's been a while. Oh crap, I can see you. Should be another set of stairs going down here somewhere. Put that stairs there, isn't it? Yes, take it now. Perfect. Right, where is she? Okay, good. Let's go to the map. Okay, so we've got she's over here, so we're going to go recruit her now. I'm an ambulance, move out of the way. Out and give her the good news. Here she comes.
Are you ready to take back London?
Yo, you with DedSec? That's sick, because I need your help.
We'll do what we can. What's the matter?
Albion snatched my best mate. Without papers, innit? They're gonna get fucking deported.
Saving people from Albion is kind of our thing. We can take care of this.
Nah, thing is, fam, my mate will just get picked up again later. No docs, remember? We need fakes. Like bare peng stuff like what Clan Kelly swags off. Biometric in that.
All right. Leave it to us.
Yeah, thanks. Help a sister out and I'll owe you big time. Know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
Bagley, could use some help.
Clan Kelly routinely moves their passport forgeries around the city. There should be a shipment in one of their delivery cars. I've also found the Albion facility where our prospect's undocumented friend is being detained.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so the vehicle for passports, their friends, rescue, steal and rescue. So we'll do it first. Steal. Let's really take it. I can search around the houses. Oh, sorry. See you. Try and jump. Bridge, here we come.
What's that doing there?
Do you recognise him?
What are they doing?
If you have questions about someone's behavior, if you see something suspicious, you need to tell us, because we need to know. SIRS, we're looking out for Britain. Are you?
We're in luck. There's a crate of forged biometric passports in the boot of a delivery vehicle on the premises.
I'll switch it to its market. Might get Clan Kelly operative in this one. I feel that might be a good idea. We need a Clan Kelly operative. There we go, and in full, so that'll do nicely.
Bagley.
You're up. What shall we do today?
Shit! Fuck that. I am out.
Let's see.
That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
There's got to be enough way to this place. I'm sure there is.
Suspicious activity.
worse than that. So we're going to have to release the... Oh, that's not going to be easy. Why does it have to be right over there? How are we going to possibly do that? The leads, the clan leads watching. Is that gun training? Why is the gun looking at me? Oh crap. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh. So close, but so far away. So I need to get another operative in there. I'm sure I've got another Clan Kelly member somewhere. Sure, I've got another Clan Kelly member. Let's have a look. Another Clan Kelly member? No, probably not. I've only had one. Oh, we'll use him because he can hypnotise and get them to attack each other. Need to do this one to get this vehicle away, and then we'll have to. Maybe we might be able to.
Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
That's what they get for being careless. Come on, let's clean up for them.
That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
Got the vehicle, now what?
Just deliver the vehicle. I found a passport in the boot that's a close match on facial composition, so all I have to do is doctor the chip, and our prospect's friend can use it to fool checkpoints, travel freely, and buy alcohol for minors.
Nice bags.
Way. This big drop.
Every year, more than 80,000 construction workers in England suffer from a work-related injury. More than 25% of all work-related fatalities happen in the building industry. Construction sites are dangerous places. With Ixatex drones, we're automating safety in the construction industry. Saving time, saving money, saving lives.
Done.
Good. Now that we've got the false passport, you can safely rescue that undocumented person.
To do that, this has to be the last thing we're doing because we've got to go because the time is nearly 7 o'clock, which is my sign-off time. So we're going to try and do this. Hopefully, we'll try and do this mission before we go, and then we can recruit a new member. Right, we need to go to maps and go to rescue this person.
This is where our prospect's undocumented friend is being held.
Acknowledged.
Ouch! When you're driving. Right.
Hey, presto! It's a zombie apocalypse! Fight!
hostage is in here. Let's get her out.
No sign of them yet.
Do not touch me.
They could be anywhere.
We've got a casualty. Suspect is still here. Orchard, I'll try somewhere else. I suppose I'll keep the peace.
Come with me.
Right, get her out.
Love. Safe, hopefully. No.
Running this PCN may carry extra penalties. Carry on.
Happening? Is that supposed to be funny?
What now?
Looks like DedSec saved the day.
Hold the fireworks. You've picked up a Clan Kelly tale, and from their comms chatter, it seems they're dreaming up all kinds of violent ways to repay you for stealing their passports.
Bollocks.
Yes, well said. You know, I'm growing rather fond of our little chats. If you don't die in the next few minutes, maybe we can have another.
Where the fuck? Let's get this party started.
Oh man, we got her out as well. Oh, that sucks. Trouble is, we gained the recruit, or we'll go speak to her. Let's get him.
Fuck yeah!
I'm hoping we've actually done. We just need to recruit this one person, and then we can call it a night.
Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Right.
That's awful. I hope they were doing something cool at least.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
What? Up to the dead. We failed the mission. Oh, we tried. Okay, so we're going to leave it there this week. We'll be back playing Watch Dogs next week, which will be fun. I'm getting back into it again. So I can't wait until Wrench and Aiden are in this game. I think this game is going to be awesome when that comes. Switch this background so you don't disturb you. Then we go and switch mine as well. So there we go. So that's that. That's basically Watch Dogs. We played it again. I'm really into getting into Watch Dogs. I can't wait to get Wrench and Aiden in here. That's going to be such a laugh when we do that. Now that's going to be released on the 6th, as far as I know, the 6th of next month. So I'm really looking forward to that. What I'm going to do is going to save it here. So that's the recruit we left it at. If I don't play it in the meantime between now and next week, I will probably come back to wherever this chap with the long hair and the cap is, the one we just failed the mission for. We didn't recruit that lady that we really wanted, who's got the, was it the ammunitions, whatever it was she's got? Yeah, so we didn't actually recruit her, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes it was a little bit harder than what you actually think. So yeah, so on that note, we'll see you next week. Have a lovely weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, if you catch the drift. Yeah, I won't. Whatever. Anyway, so you take care, guys, and I will see you on the other side next week. As I said, once again, have a lovely weekend, and you know, yeah, stay safe. Take care. I'll see you next week. Take care for now. Bye for now. Bye.